Welcome YouTube, it's your guy Mighty Gideon. In this very video today, I'll be taking accounts from $11 to $2,200 trading Forex today. And at this very point, I want to show you a big reason to confirm this entry and take my position now to take the account to a mighty height. The mighty height in this very trade today is to take this account to $2,200 in the very trade. Let's go. At this very area, you can see what the trade is doing here. At this very area, there's a very big confirmation zone at this very point. At this very point, you can see what the trade created at this very point. At this very area, you see that this very zone is a very strong zone that the trade is currently rejecting from. The trade is currently buying from that very area, is currently pulling up from that very area. It is currently pulling up from that very area. So currently, and if you also check this higher point is a place where the trade is retesting from. The trade do it here and retest at that very zone. So at the very point, these are the two strong zones that are there. But if you watch at the very zone, at this middle zone here, there is a very big zone that is at this point there. There's a very strong middle zone there that the trade is currently at that point. That is what I'm seeing there. But at this zone there, I'm expecting the trade to pull up and take out this very zone here, because price is reaching the pass and retested. So currently price reach here, and one thing with price sometimes don't want you to understand its movement and the directions. But from this very point, I'll be taking my buy entry from this very point, because at this very area, this trade is currently showing me some bullish momentum in the candlestick pattern. The trade is currently showing me a very big bullish momentum. So currently, if you check here, you can see this very candlestick pattern. This is a very big bullish momentum that the trade currently showed here. That is a bullish momentum there, and everything is aligning to show that trade is about to pull up and give me huge profit ASAP in the very trade. So currently, I'm taking my buys at the very point with 0.02 lot size. I'm taking my buys at the very point, take it to mighty height. Let's see how it goes. We enter 3 trades with 0.02 lot size. Let's go. So guys, the trade is currently buying massively. Let me show you what happened there, because charts. Let me show you. This trade is currently buying massively for my zone. See, the trade is currently buying to that upper zone, to tap that upper zone there. Is buying massively, and currently I'm closing out trade in profits, close up positions in profits, and currently we're open for $2.67 in the very trade. So guys, at this very point, the trade bought very high from our zone and currently we tested when we closed in profits. And at this very point, I've seen a very nice trade. I've seen a very nice entry here. I'm taking my buys now, because the trade have currently gone from this very point. If you want the very trade, the trade started buying from this very down zone. They started buying from this very down zone. Let me show you the point. From this very down zone, they started buying, and we bought this high, and the trade, as we ended, the trade sold down massively from here. So currently the trade have tapped into our demand zone again and is buying further, but now it's going to buy and take out this very high. It's going to take it out and start flying to the moon, because this is what the trade is going to do now. That's what we're expecting. So currently I've been entering my buys on this very trade. I've increased my lot size 0.05 lot size, and I'm entering my buy on this very trade. Let's buy to the moon now. Let's buy and take account to the mighty heights with the signals, everything. The VIPs, the academy, they're taking the signals and they're making huge profit ASAP from my signals. So currently, let's watch and see what XUSD has for us. We entered buys now. Let's take account to a mighty heights. Let's see what XUSD has for us. So guys, the trade is currently buying massively. Everybody are in profits. This trade is going to buy. Let's watch this very trade and see what this trade has for us. Let's see XUSD buy and give us huge profit, because currently I've seen a very big breakout from this very point. The trade is going to break out from this very entry, from this very point to touch the main overall TP. Going to break it, touch there, and break it, and even continue going further if the trade goes there. So guys, watching the trade and see what happens. We are in profits, are in profit ASAP. both everybody that in profit, the VIPs, the academy. Let's see this account go to a mighty height. Let's take the account to a mighty height. Let's see what XUSD has for us. So guys, the trade is currently buying massively. The trade is currently buying massively from my zone. It's currently buying massively and we are in huge profit. I'm closing out trade in profit, close up positions, and currently we are up in $86.78 from an $11 account. So guys, I entered my next trade at this very point. I took a sell trade at this XUSD because I know that the trade at video point to start selling down. I gave out the signal to my VIP signals and my academy. I'm already making profit or making huge profit ASAP in this very account. Let's wait the trade and see how this trade will sell down massively and give us huge profit in the very point, because that's the aim of the very trade. That's the aim of this very challenge from $11 to $2,200. That's the aim of this very challenge. Just watch and see how it goes. So guys, the trade is currently selling down massively. At this point, the trade is giving us huge profits. Both the VIPs, the academy, they took this very trade and making huge profit ASAP. The trade is selling down from my key zone. I took a sell momentum and I'll be closing out trade in profits because we have flipped account to something very massive. We have taken the account from $8 to $431.77 in profit. So guys, with a balance of $431.75, see a very nice trade here. I told my VIPs that they should sell this very trade at 244.8 at that very point there. I told my VIPs that they sell this very trade at this very point here. I told them to sell that trade here. So this can sell good slowly. At 244.48, stop loss 450, mighty high to go. So let me put this fire emoji because I know by now they are all in profit. They are making they're all in huge profit now. So we put the emoji there. At the very point, they took this very trade. So the trade is currently selling down from that 244.48. It's currently at 2. Let me go and take my entry now because the trade is already giving them huge profit from that very point. I told them to sell from that zone there. So the trade is currently from this area. I told them to sell from that area there. So currently the trade is currently selling down massively. So I'll be taking my sales here. It's a late entry that in huge profit my sales from here. Let's take this trade to a mighty height because I know that the trade is going to still sell down massively from this very point. It's going to still sell down massively. So let's be watching the very trade to sell down massively. It's almost in profit. So let's watch the trade and see what XUSD has for us. Let's watch the trade. So we're already in profits, already up in profits, everything is going in blues, but them they are in massive profit too. So currently let's watch this very trade because this account is meant to be elevated to a mighty height. So I'll be entering more sales because I'm very sure of this setup. I'm very sure of the setup because at the very point the trade do not want to down reverse, because one thing with all these trades that the trade knows that if it's actually reverse, a lot of people will not enter the right entry, because when a trade is meant to sell down massively, it cannot go to retest it that moment. It will sell down massively before going to maybe retest, but now you're going to sell down to downside because you know that that's the key point, that's the minimum point you need to reach to start selling down massively. So we all took this very trade and let's see how the account will be elevated to a mighty height we go. Let's watch the very trade sell down massively. You guys, we're making profit ASAP, we're making profits. The trade is currently selling down massively from that zone. The trade is currently selling down massively. Both the VIPs, the academy, everybody, they are on this trade and they're making huge profit too. So currently, let's watch the trade. We're currently up in $255.30 in profit. Let's watch the trade and see how we feel your account to a mighty height. Let's take the account to something very massive. This is what we do. And with the main aim, this account to be elevated to a mighty height. Let's go. Let's see this trade sell down massively. So guys, at the very point, I've seen a very nice entry at this very area. That's the reason why I'm entering buys now at the very point. I'm entering buys. You entered buys well at this very point. You entered a balance of $856.92 on our last trade. And we entered buys now. I'm entering buys because I've seen a very nice entry here. If you're watching my videos, you see that I've always told you about when the trade break out from a major key zone. It's a very big validation to continue pulling upside. So at the very point, the trade have currently broken out from a very key zone there. If you watch here, the trade broke out from a key zone here and bought very high. It broke out from this very key zone up here. This is a key zone. This is a breakout. It broke out there, and once it broke out there, it started buying very high. Now currently it have broken out from the very big higher time frame and very big key zone there, that area. So at that very point, I'm expecting the trade to continue pulling upsides, take out that very high there, because this very candlestick it created there, this very candlestick pattern it created there is a very big fake out, because a lot of people now be putting that stop loss at the very area. The stop loss will be here based on the market will not reach that zone, but currently this market is going to take out that very high. It's going to take it out and give me huge profit ASAP. You see, already up in $1,000 something in profit, and we are already making big profit now. Currently, I'm going to go and take out that very high. The trade is going to go and take out that very high and give me huge profits at the very point. So what I'll do now is I'll close my trade in profits and I'll wait for the trade to retest and execute more and make huge profit now. So currently I'm closing our trade in profits. I've closed our trade in profits at the very point. We're up in $1,837.47 ASAP at the very point, because at the very area I've seen that the trade is expected to keep buying high. At the very area I see the trade broke out from this very zone, and I think that the trade to buy high to take out the very point, because you're going to buy high to take out that very point. That's what I told you. That's what I'm seeing at that very point. So you see the trade is from that very zone we entered our buys. The trade is buying high, and this trade will go to a test here, because a lot of people may be thinking the trade will sell that massively. This trade will not sell that massively. It have broken at this very key zone, at this very major area I'm seeing. So the trade will sell down here and it will take our entries, and this account will take it to a mighty height. The M was $2,200, but I'm flipping it to something very massive. I'll take it to something very massive at this very point. So this is what is very trade, and see what XUSD has. So guys, with our balance at the very point when it's $37.47 in the very trade, I've seen a very nice trade on BTCUSD here, because I've seen a very nice entry and a very nice trade here. If you watch at the very point, you see that the trade is currently going out from a very key zone. This trade is currently flying out from this very area. There's a very big area there. It's currently flying out from. I'm telling you to fly very high and take out these very points. I'm expecting to go and take out the very points in BTCUSD. Take out that very high there. That's what I'm expecting to go and take out that very high, because that very point is a very big rejection there. I need to go and retest that very point. So at the very point I've entered my buys now on BTCUSD, because I've seen a very big confirmation. It's aligned to my entry, everything fits perfectly. So I'll be entering my buys now. I'll be giving the signals to my VIPs and my academy to trade to and make huge profits at the very area. A lot of people may be thinking the trade is going to sell that massively, but I'm seeing buys now. I'll be entering my buys now at the very area. Let's enter buys to a mighty height. Let's keep the account. Let's enter buys to take the account very high and give us huge profit ASAP. So we're entering buys now. We're entering buys. You see, one thing with me, I love trade that are with high currency, more volatility, that can give me the profit I want ASAP, that can give me what I want now. So we entered our buys now, already floating in very massive profits, already floating in very massive profit now, already floating in very massive profits. So currently at the very point we're up in $3,000 something ASAP now, and it's very huge now, it's very huge. At the very point the M was $3,000, $2,000 in the very trade, and we've passed the very challenge, and currently we're up in $3,620.64 in the very challenge. So I was meant to reach $2,200, but currently we're up in $3,000 and something. That's the mighty high to reach. If you want to contact me for mentorship or academy to learn my strategy to trade and make huge profits, to join my VIP signals, my daily signals to trade and make huge profit too, and for account management to invest any amount for me to trade for you to a mighty high, you can contact me, and contact me only via the link below in this video. Don't go searching my name on Telegram or anywhere. Just contact me only via the links there. That's the link will direct you to me personally. So that is how you can contact me. Mighty heights, we always go. See you in my next video. Peace out.